Hey guys, what is up? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, bringing you a beast 112-7 ground war domination on the map Overflow, playing fully solo. And yes, you guys did guess it correctly. This is Father Sonday, episode number 3, and this week we do have a special guest, and again, it's my father. Introduce yourself.
What's up, warriors? Only 2 more days till Christmas. I have your gift. Do you have my gift yet?
Sadly, I'm slacking in that area.
Well, it's really important that you get me something.
I'll try my hardest. Definitely.
Maybe you could get me a Moab.
Man, I love in Black Ops 2, if that was their gift, Treyarch's gift to me and you, a Moab, a nuke, some form of, the top of something you could possibly get, I'd love that. Because right now, I'm just going for 100 pluses, really high kill games, cool swarms with different guns. But really, I want something different. I want something back like Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I think there were some big improvements made in Black Ops 2, but they left out that ultimate kill streak, and I think that really hurts the game.
I don't know why they would leave it out. It was such a great addition. I mean, that's why the reason most of YouTube kept on going with Modern Warfare 3. People would post different types of Moabs, multiple Moabs in one game. It was just a really cool experience back in MW3, and it's something that I'm really missing in Black Ops 2.
So if that was the big gift from Treyarch this Christmas, what would you want as a stocking stuffer? A little thing that they could do to make the game a little bit better?
Maybe make it run a little bit better on PS3, because most of the time I'm playing on PS3. Occasionally I'll play on Xbox with a few of my friends, but most of the time I'm spending my time on PS3, and it seems to lag a lot. And I have really good connection. Recently we upgraded it, but I have really good connection, so it's not the internet connection. It's dropping frames. Every a movie is made out of a billion frames or whatever it is, and it'll drop a picture. It's basically, that's what's happening in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the PS3 for me right now. It's dropping frames occasionally, and I lose a gunfight when I know for a fact I should win the gunfight.
Yeah, the dreaded connection interruption. That's
the
fun.
worst.
Yeah. So what about a small gift from Treyarch? What about platinum guns or something like that?
That'd be really cool if they had different gun, if they added a few camos. Maybe gun DLC would actually be really cool if you could add additional submachine guns, LMGs, whatever it is. I think overall that'd be really awesome.
Yeah, or maybe a new score streak or something. Just anything is kind of a gift. But speaking of gifts, what's the best Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
Well, in my opinion, the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten is definitely my PS3. I got it, I don't know how many years ago, but why don't you tell the story about me getting my first ever PS3?
Well, we did it kind of like they do in the movie A Christmas Story, where we had all the gifts all unwrapped, and we said, "Hey, son, how was your Christmas?" And he said, "Oh, it was nice. I got socks and, this and that, but I really wanted something else." And I said, "All right, well, why don't you go look in my closet? I think there's one more thing that we got for you." And you ran in there, and I was videotaping, and I was all ready for the big reveal and the big scream, so happy because it's the big thing you wanted. And then you went in the closet, and you just opened it up, and I didn't get it on video, and it was not as satisfying, but I think it's a gift that keeps on giving, right?
Yeah, so I basically trolled you.
Yeah, exactly. You did not live up to my expectations again, son. That's the
that's something that happens a little bit too often here.
Well, yeah,
but
you gotta admit that.
Really, the PS3 was a great gift. Without that gift, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. The first game I got on PS3 definitely wasn't Call of Duty. In fact, it took me a while for my dad to actually let me play Call of Duty and actually own the game, because right now I was continually renting the game. Back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, I was renting it, but we didn't purchase it until about 3 or 4 times after we had rented it.
Yeah, and we were playing the what was it, Ratchet and Clank and Rayman and all those other things that kids should play, not necessarily running around and killing other people.
Dropping those Moabs, swarms.
Yeah,
I think that's what kids should do nowadays.
Sure. It's scary. You think about the Newtown, Connecticut thing, and they're trying to blame it on video games.
Oh my! And he didn't even play Call of Duty. He didn't play Far Cry or any violent games. He played StarCraft. StarCraft isn't violent. It's more of a strategic game. It takes a lot of thought.
You got to watch out for that Smurf game too.
Oh my! I don't know why the news would try and blame it on video games, because video games, it's not like after I played 3 hours of Call of Duty, time to go out and kill some little children. That's not what it's like. Not even close to that.
It may help you get out your aggression.
I probably try and stay away from getting my aggression out by killing little children.
Yeah, no. But you know what? They're going to try. They say, well, we got to somehow fix it. We got to somehow make it better. Make sure it doesn't happen again.
Got to somehow blame it on someone.
Yeah, I think
blame it on something.
There will always be crazy people, unfortunately.
No matter what.
Yep, no, nothing we can do. Well, hey, you know what? Speaking of that, sometimes I've noticed, I've been watching your comments, I've been watching other people and other YouTubers and everything, and it made me think a lot about things that I learned just only a few years ago about making mistakes. You know what? I make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes every day. And if I try to hide it, it only grows. I mean, there sometimes there are whole investigations on these guys, and they're like, no, 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 it wasn't me, I wasn't with the gay hooker, or whatever it was, some politician. And guess what happens? All the news media, they start coming out after him. They start searching for evidence and looking for things. And if you would have just said, hey man, you know what? I dig guys sometimes. I like hanging out with other people, of the same gender. If once you admit it, it's all over. And I've noticed in life and in YouTube, people don't want to admit either when they make a mistake or when they do something wrong.
I can sort of get where they're coming from, but really, it's just something like you've been saying that really people need to admit what they've done. It's all over once you're past that, once you can accept, oh, I did this, I made a mistake. People make mistakes every day. In fact, I'm sure you just made a mistake. I'm sure I just made a mistake. Whatever it is, we make mistakes, and we have to accept it. If we don't accept it, then the best really won't come possible out of that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times in America, we love to tear people down. We like to see people at the top and just rip them down and pick them apart and pull out their mistakes, and then we like to build them up. So if people like Tiger Woods, he's like, no, I wasn't texting that girl and whatever, we tore him down. Now he's building himself back up. So I think if you just admit it, it takes all the steam out of it, because it's not some super secret thing, or man, look at this guy who says he's perfect. Guess what? He's not perfect. So I don't know. I think there's a lesson to be learned for YouTube and for regular life.
Definitely jealousy comes into play a lot with there. A lot of people get jealous, so they try and help each other. Well, not really help each other to tear other people down, which really is something that the human race probably won't ever get over.
Yes.
But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a pretty quick one on 112 kills to 7 deaths on the map Overflow. It's been Quantum FT, and I'll see you guys next time.
See if I don't die.